WXOU has now a signature exclusive sports YouTube channel by the name of WXOU Sports. So be sure, go there. That's your place for highlights. That's your place for interviews. That's your place for full broadcasts. We've been having a few of them on the main channel, but we got our own channel now. We got WXOU Sports, so be sure to like and subscribe. Get on there. Search it up right now while you're listening to me on WXOU.org or 88.3 FM. WXOU Sports is the place for WXOU Sports. Go figure. Now let's get into it. Like I said, we got a packed schedule here, so we got to keep it moving. We got your club sports update coming up. So to kind of preview this, if you guys are new to my club sports coverage, it's not something I always covered at WXOU. Obviously, we have the club football team. That's the signature club sport here at Oakland University because we don't have an NCAA one. And I covered them here and there last year. But this year, the GioMoShow is sinking their teeth into the world of club sports. You've seen it in some of my interviews, which you can find on YouTube at your own convenience at any time. I've interviewed people from club sports. I've interviewed teams and athletes and Kyle Reese, who runs the whole thing. So we've been really getting into the club sports stuff here. So I'd like to give them a little bit of a shout-out, a highlight, a kind of a club sports blitz is what I guess I'll call them because we got to get to it pretty quick. And for all the club sports, I want a little bit of a shout out. Who want to be on the GioMoShow? Who want to be interviewed and featured? Doors open. Follow me on Instagram, on Twitter. Send me DMs of your scores and highlights and players and stats, anything. Just contact me. I'll get you on the show. We'll get you your spotlight because we love the club sports here. All these clubs are ran by nothing but passion for their sport. So they deserve the glory of at least being on the GioMoShow. So let's get into the actual stuff here, starting with club football. First 2 weeks out of the gate have been a little bit rough for our football team. They've experienced losses to Ohio State at home for the home opener, which you heard on WXOU. They also traveled to Michigan State on the 30th of September. That was last Saturday. Came back home from East Lansing with another loss. But coming up this weekend, October 7th, or this weekend, that being this Saturday, they travel to Wright State University to take on the Raiders club football team to wash that bad taste out of their mouth coming out of the gate, and we look forward to a Golden Grizzlies victory as they come back home. We also want to give a farewell, well done to running back Jacob Mills as we saw him on Instagram suffer a pretty bad injury against Michigan State. He has footage of his huddle footage of the play that got him injured. He said it was nasty, so I chose not to watch it. But apparently he had a bad injury to his arm, and he's kind of said goodbye to football on Instagram. So a well done, and we appreciate everything Jacob has done for Oakland University football. He obviously has great passion for it, and it's a shame to see him go out that way, but we keep moving forward. Moving on to D1 Club Hockey. You guys heard me talk about them against RIT that last weekend. They play 2 games during a weekend, and ACHA D1 Club Hockey. It's a mouthful, but it's particular. So last weekend they played on Friday and Saturday against RIT, which is the Rochester Institute of Technology in New York. The Tigers came to Suburban Ice Rochester, and I was not there for the Friday game, which was a 4-1 score, pretty sure. And then Saturday, that's when WXOU was there, 4-2 game. That one was very exciting. I would recommend you guys check that one out on WXOU's main page. That's the last one. That's the last game that's going to be uploaded to the main page. But I would definitely recommend checking that one out. That game got really intense and close in the third period. Oakland was able to tie it at 2-2 and score, and that's when most of the scores were breaking loose. So definitely go check that out. Check out the highlight that we got posted of Drew Allison and Brett Nixon calling the game-tying shot by Andrew Morrison. So definitely check that out. But either way, that's 2 losses against RIT. This weekend, they play DuQuince. Friday, 6:30, and then Saturday, 5:45. Games are free for students to watch and to cheer and to have a great time at Suburban Ice Rochester. You just head, if you're on campus, you just head east on Walton, hit Main Street, make a left, make a quick right onto Romeo, and then you'll find Suburbanized Rochester on your right. So be sure to check them out. Check out the hockey team. Dude, this is the only hockey the Oakland's, or this and the D3 team. That's the hockey here at Oakland, and it's a lot of fun. It's still got the same energy as any other hockey game. So be sure to go see them Friday 6 o'clock, Saturday 5:45. Check them out on Instagram as well for more information. Women's club soccer, they had a pretty hot start to the season. A loss to MSU is what they started with, but a 6-0 victory over EMU is what they most recently accomplished. So well done to Women's Club Soccer. Follow them on Instagram for information on the MVPs of the game as they announce Oakland MVPs for each game. So be sure to follow them on Instagram to see who they are. Men's Club Lacrosse. They have a game scheduled against Saginaw Valley for October 21st at 2 p.m. That's going to be on the south fields of the upper fields. If you guys head down towards the upper fields, October 21st, 2 p.m., you'll see our Men's Club Lacrosse take on the Cardinals of Saginaw Valley. And this is their words, we may also be hosting Ferris for a doubleheader that day. So you might be getting quite a bit of lacrosse on October 21st. Quite a bit of men's lacrosse. So shout out and a good luck to the men's lacrosse team. Men's club volleyball this Saturday, they go to Grand Rapids to face to participate in a tournament. They will be joined by Siena Heights, Adrian College, Lawrence Tech University, and others as well. Big tournament and a big and good fortune, good luck to our men's club volleyball team in that tournament. And if you guys want more information and you guys want to learn about men's club volleyball, I got an interview with them. We did that at the beginning of September, so be sure to scroll down a little bit on the GioMoShow's YouTube channel and Spotify account page show. Scroll down, find my interview with men's club volleyball. That one was tons of fun to do. Got to learn a lot about the guys. Club softball, they travel to Elkhart, Indiana for this weekend for the Indy Invitational Tournament. So good luck to club softball. And finally, we mentioned it at the top of the show, and I want to save them for last. Women's Club Lacrosse, who we interviewed this week. They have a 5v5 tournament going on this weekend and a play day at MSU where they will play 3 games against 3 other teams. And a play day is a little bit of a misnomer, I would say, in terms of the intensity of the game. They're playing 3 games in a play day, so it's quite a bit. They tell me it's a very long day, but they're going to be traveling to MSU for that play day. Allow me to verify the date of such. I'm going to be going to their Instagram page, Women's Club Lacrosse, to find out when their play day is, and you guys can go and do the same. And so, when I say go follow these people on Instagram, I know I'm not giving the exact, the exact handle for it, but literally all I have to do is search Oakland Club, and you'll find all the clubs that you need to find. OUW Club LAX. We found it. So that play day is for the 8th. That's going to be Sunday. They have that play day at MSU. Just wanted to verify that and kind of demonstrate how easy it is to find all these Instagram accounts and news on your club sports. And if you want news on these clubs as well as others, as there is 30 club sports, and you can go to myrecwell.oakland.edu for more information on how to sign up, how to get involved, how to play, etc. That's the place to be. So we're going to take a quick break here before we get into the Oakland NCAA sports, but not before we talk about WXOU's new late night feature program, the Eli Andrews Show, tonight at 10 p.m. on WXOU. We got late night here at WXOU, and that means the FCC guidelines tend to die down a little bit. So be sure to tune in to 88.3 FM, WXOU.org/live at 10 p.m. for the Eli Andrews Show. Hosted by Eli Sepulveda and Andrew Deacon. They ask their wonderful guests the wildest questions you've ever heard on air. And not only that, but they write the questions for each other to ask. Meaning, Eli and Andrew don't know what they're going to be asking their guests. It's written by each other, and it's a ton of fun. Be sure to tune in at 10 p.m. Their guest is someone that you know very well. Hint, hint. 10 p.m., the Eli Andrews Show. We'll be right back on 88.3 FM WXOU for more GioMoShow.